Guys, this is unique. This is what we're going to talk about today. I'm Mike Emler, CrazySharp. Welcome back to the channel. And this is the Forever Steel Cybertrix. We're going to unbox this, so I'm going to have to go back in time to take a look at unboxing a knife that I'm pretty sure Elon Musk would put wheels on.
What are we looking at here? Well, we're looking at the Cybertrix, which is a knife that Elon Musk might be interested in. Well, you know, you haven't really seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure this looks like a knife that you would put wheels on, Elon. Yeah, that's what I thought. So this thing came in. It's really cool. We're going to unbox it. We're going to take a look at it. So let's get into it.
Guys, I'm going to have to go back and do the intro because I want to be able to show you the knife in the intro. But what are we doing? We're going to unbox this Cybertrix Forever Steel Cybertrix. I've seen this on a couple people's channel. It seems pretty interested. I'm not 100% sure if it's a knife I'm going to like, but it is definitely the first knife I've ever need a bit driver to unbox. So let's go ahead and unbox this. It is a simple matter, it appears, of removing. Wow, those are long screws. I would hate to over torque any of these screws and then never be able to get the knife open again. This is bulky. This is sturdy. This is the coolest, by far, coolest packaging of any knife I've had on the channel so far. This is definitely interesting. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way here and open this up and take it. So, Forever Steel Cybertrix, it is blade steel M390. Handle is TC4 and 440C. Hopefully it's not hopefully this box is what's so heavy because it's bulky. So let's go ahead and lift that off. And yeah, there is a knife that Elon Musk will be proud of. I can tell right now this is unique. This is unique. I've never gotten to handle one. I've seen them on Jim's channel. I think I saw one somewhere else. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Give me a second. I'm going to get all this stuff out of the way. All right, that was a fun game. Gang, we had to do a quick game of find the screw because as I was trying to put the packaging back together, I dropped one of the screws and spent about 15 minutes looking for it. It had rolled up under some stuff. So first things first, just to look at it, let's look at the blade. So that is definitely interesting. This is something, I'm going to go ahead and say this is something that if Elon Musk had it, he'd put wheels on it and call it a truck. At any rate, there is no exposed hardware. I'm looking at IC0 hardware. I have never had a knife like, I can see screws inside. I imagine there's some trick. It looks to me as if there's some trick to removing this backspacer and then you can take things apart. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't like that though. Okay, so interesting. Before I talk about things that I don't like, let's look at it. This is definitely an interesting looking knife. Obviously really quality machined. This looks like it's been glass bead blasted and then satined on all these angles. Gives it a really cool look. Thumb studs on both sides. Long pocket clip. I historically don't like these really long pocket clips. They have a tendency to catch on too many things, but we'll see. What's pocket clip tension feel like? That's pretty stiff. We'll see here in a minute. We'll do in and out of pockets. This is 100% an unboxing. Yeah, in hand, this is going to be, because this is going to go in my pocket today. So this is going to be first impressions, and I will be back. I'm going to put this in my pocket for a little bit here, and then come back and let you know. So this is going to be a longer filming process. Yeah, so far it's interesting. I don't like this. I do not like the lock bar relief. You can see right here. I got big hands. I got really big sausage fingers. It's not that they're fat. They're just historically my entire life have been big. I don't have very good access to that. That's almost one where I want, Jesus, that's stiff. I'd want something a little more on that. I know obviously this is one of those things that's artistically done. So I don't see a stop pin. I would imagine that your stop pin is actually your backspacer. I'm not a big fan of that, but I don't think it's any worse than a lot of other stop pins. Thumb studs I like the thumb studs. The thumb studs on this are great. In hand, how's it feel? It actually feels really good in hand. It has kind of the lines of like, I don't know, Spidey Chef-ish, where you come up and then you've got this. And it is a Tonto, and it has got an actual defined line as to where those grinds start and terminate. Not much of one, but it definitely is there. So nice big swept blade, things like that. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in my pocket. I'll carry this for a couple hours. I will come back and I will refilm probably the intro. I'm gonna use the spinny platform and do some fancy stuff for the beginning because I think this knife deserves it. Centering on it, looking at it, centering on it is really good. Now, I don't know yet anything about who makes this or did it or anything like that. Just same as always, I don't know price. I don't know anything about it except what I can glean from it right here. M390, this is a Cybertrix. This is number 296, so they are serialized. So I will bring you guys back. For me, it's going to be a couple hours of in-pocket time. For you guys, it's going to be a matter of seconds. Well, it's actually been more than a couple hours, and I can see that PDM has been in my shop again. It's actually been several hours. I literally have to start setting up for the live feed tonight here just momentarily. So I want to get some of this filmed and done. I might finish the rest of it tomorrow. Yeah, some things that I've noticed just first day in pockets, a little bit of carry. I did not do much cutting with it because I didn't have much cutting I had to do. The little bit of cutting I did, this thing cuts really well. It's got a very acute edge. It is a little thick. In my opinion, I don't know the actual blade stock thickness and stuff, but I am going to tell you that lock bar relief, the access to it is slight. I have noticed that if I use more of my thumb, it's easier. I typically am used to using just the very tip of my thumb, which seems to be not the way I want to do it. Instead of using the very tip, I found that if I use the flat of my thumb to disengage the lock, it's a lot better. Action on it has so far has been great, but there is a huge problem I have run into with it. The jeans that I was wearing throughout the day, I couldn't even really get this up over the pocket. There's not enough access. I wear a brand of jeans that has a really thick seam at the top of the pocket. I couldn't get this to even grab up on it. I literally was having to take my finger and pull up on this to get it down over jeans, and in a pair of basketball shorts and track pants, still really tight. It did not want to even get up over that thin lip of a pair of track pants. So I try it in multiple types of pants because I like to know how it is in and out of pocket. And I did have to make a quick run and run a couple errands. And when I got in the car, same thing I noticed with a knife that I borrowed from Nico, this long pocket clip. I caught my seatbelt on it, and I did it intentionally. I was like, how I would get in and out of the car, and I was being very, very cautious because I don't want to bend this. This is not mine. It came from JB Knife Collector, one of my paying subscribers, my paying members. So I don't want to damage it, but yes, this definitely has the same issues. It catches on things because it sits so much further down that definitely catches on things, and actually caught the seam of the shirt I was wearing earlier before I took my shower, caught that seam and ripped that all loose, and I had to super glue it so that it doesn't continue to fray. Not a fan of the pocket clip at all, but as far as this gets into a realm of this is not an everyday that I would carry as a tool. I can appreciate it for a very unique design. So a little bit of cutting I did, though. It does cut well. And like I said, it is comfortable. So I'm on the fence as to whether this is going to be something that this is on that verge of function versus flash. Is it EDC practical versus EDC actual? You know what I'm saying? Like EDC for flash and kitsch and fancy. Now I can appreciate it like that. I should have cleaned it. I've been using it. I can appreciate it for being a very cool, unique piece of engineering. And I still have not figured out how to take this apart. I've been looking at it and tinkering with it all day. I don't want to damage it. So I imagine I'll look up a video. If anybody has a video of disassembly, it's probably Nick Shabazz. If not, I'm sure that there's one somewhere that I could dig out. But I do have to say, the smoothness of the action is really good. It's not drop shut. It's just shy of it. And it is a knife that if you're carrying this, I think this would get attention from other knife guys. It has such clean lines, but it also is so simple. Your blade grinds marry into the patterning on the blade. It looks like old polygon graphics from old Nintendo games, like Another World, or the other world or Other Worlds. I can't remember what it was. It was an old Nintendo game that I used to play. Never was able to beat it. It kind of reminds me of that, but the lines are really, really cool. So all in all, it is pretty neat. It's just, like I said, I'm on the fence about it. It's one of those ones I'm going to have to get used to, and we'll see. Sometimes knives come in and I don't like them at first, but definitely change my mind over time. So we'll see how that works. But I do have to say, let me grab it now that I've got it all put back together and stuff, because I'm getting ready to film the intro. I have to say, it definitely is the full package when it comes to, like, you need, if this was something you want part of your collection just to get attention and things like that, I think this would do it. From packaging to the looks, and then still being functional is pretty cool. It does have a very good balance. Like I said, it feels really good in hand. I just don't know if it's something I would use. And the other thing that I wanted to point out is this finish right here, that glass bead blasted finish, that is going to scratch so easily. And there's just not much you can do about it. So that's going to snail trail up in a heartbeat. So if this is something you're adding to your collection, this has such a delicate finish that I wouldn't want to carry it. I really wouldn't. That delicate finish on that is something that guys like me will destroy within moments. I was very, very cautious about in and out of pocket with this because it's not mine. So, yeah, I think that's about it on it for right now. I'm going to go back and film intro, and because I wanted to be able to unbox it for you guys and then go back and film the intro. So, yeah, I think that's it on this one, guys. Let's turn this around and do some final thoughts, and I'd send you out about your day.
Guys, that's it on this one, the Cybertrix. I already put it back in its box because I didn't want to mess it up setting up for the live feed tonight. So, yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to pan out. I'm not sure if it's going to be something I actually carry. I don't know how I feel about the pocket clip and stuff. I do know it is a little bit long and carry today. So we'll have to see how that pans out over the next few days, maybe the next week or so. You may or may not see another video, but I will explain why or why not I did a video or did not do a video, if that makes any sense. Guys, if you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down, but please try to tell me why. I can't change that content if you don't tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, it's as simple as like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the bell icon, make sure you've got notifications turned on your device. Those are some of the best ways you can help the channel. The majority of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It definitely helps in the algorithm, pushing it up so that people are subscribing. If you want to support the channel financially, I'd greatly appreciate it. There's a handful of ways you can do it that really don't cost you anything, and they're all down below. They're called affiliate links. I have a ton of them. I have a brand new one. I'm really picky about companies that I seek out affiliates with. All of the companies down below are quality companies, but the newest one is Doll Strong Knives. They do really good kitchen cutlery. And they offered me an affiliate, and they're sending some items for us to look at, but I have already seen some of their kitchen knives. They are really, really nice. So anything you purchase with that affiliate link, you save 10% off your order. Anything else that's down below, knives, tools, gear, all of it. Doesn't matter what you click on. None of it costs you extra. It all just goes to support the channel. I have a membership down below that is tier-based. Everyone saves $5 off my sharpening service. Everyone has access to my gilded server. Premium baseline tier members have access, or are automatically entered into a giveaway that I do on the gilded server, and the premium guys have access to a sharpening tutorial series that I built here on YouTube, and the only way to access that is to be a paying member. And the final way is I have a merchandise store where you can pick up my shirts with my logos on Ember Shirt Co. for a 10% discount there as well with the coupon code CrazySharp, capital C, capital S, CrazySharp. Saves you 10% at checkout there, and there's all kinds of other creators, so it doesn't matter what shirts you purchase, I still save you 10% with that coupon code. Guys, I love you all. Keep it clean in the comments section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see you in about an hour and 45 minutes in the live feed tonight. So I will see you guys next time.